In today's video, I'm going to talk about something that I feel is very important, and that is inspiration. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation. And if that is you, welcome, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. Now today's video is not going to be about animation techniques or teaching you more about animation. It is actually something that I feel is very important for two reasons. And I want to share it with you, and that is inspiration. Why it is so important to be inspired, and because sometimes we don't feel motivated, especially if you're like me. I do this like full time. I've got this YouTube channel, but then I have a streaming platform, so I have to create a lot of animations, and sometimes I go to work and I sit in front of my laptop or PC and I just don't feel inspired. I just don't feel like animating that day. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sure that all of you have been there at some stage. So to find inspiration is very important. And like I've mentioned, it is important for two reasons. The first reason is it really, sometimes you look at, or sometimes some animation movie or series really inspires you for many reasons, and it inspires you to improve your skills. In my case, for instance, there's this movie on Netflix called Klaus, and that animation really inspired me to make my animations look visually so much more appealing. If I have to show you some of my first works, now it looks okay, it doesn't look bad, it looks for the artistic style that I was going for, it works, it looks great. But what Klaus did was it inspired me to create animations that is visually more appealing as well. The artwork, it pushes me to think outside the box and see how can I improve my animations visually, especially considering the software, because all the softwares aren't the same, the animation software, so you are limited. So it kind of pushed me to think, how can I improve my animations visually with the tools that I have. So that is one thing that Klaus did. It really inspired me to improve my visual look of my animations. And if you look at my first animations and some of my recent animations, you'll see visually it looks completely different. Now you can say it is depending on the genre that I try to do, and that is the case, but I don't think I would have pushed myself like I did if I haven't watched Klaus. So Klaus really inspired me to make my animations look so much better. It really, really inspired me to take my animations to the next level. So that is the first reason why I think to find things that really inspires you to improve your skills. Is there some animation movies that you look at and say, you know what, this is absolutely amazing. I want to push myself to get closer and closer to what they are doing. I think that is so important. Go and find some animations. Maybe there is some animations that really inspire you, and make a point of it to go and watch those animations frequently, maybe once a month, just so that you can keep that carrot hanging in front of you to say, that is what I'm chasing after. That is what I want to achieve, and that is what I want to work towards. And that is something that really has helped me just to make my animations look more appealing and look so much more professional. Now, the second reason why I think it is so important to find inspiration is, like I've mentioned earlier, sometimes I get to work and I need to animate and I just don't feel like it. So then it's very important to find something that inspires you to sit down and to animate. Now this can be different for every single person. Every person finds their inspiration at different places. Sometimes you just want to watch a movie. Sometimes you just want to go on a holiday and refresh, come back, feel fresh, and just like pressing a reset button and you are good to go. So maybe sometimes you just need to go away from work for a while. I'm not like that. I need to stay busy. I need to work, but sometimes I just don't. I need to work. I can't just go away, but I just don't feel like animating. So I need something that can just get me motivated and inspire me. So that is different for everyone. So that is important for you to find something that inspires you to work. Yes, you may be inspired to create beautiful animations, but if you sit in front of your software and you don't feel like animating, well, that's not going to help you at all. So you need something that will really inspire you. And in my case, the creators of Klaus, Spa Studios, they have a fantastic YouTube channel, and I highly recommend you guys go and subscribe to their channel. It is Spa Studios. And what they do is they take you behind the scenes on everything from Klaus. And they're actually now working on a new film. So I actually like to watch their channel and follow them now, because they really go from the concept art right through to the final product. And they just show you what they do, how they do it, some tips and techniques, behind the scenes stuff, how they create the characters, how they create the lighting on their characters in the movie, from the animations, the arcs that they've used, explaining that, the soundtrack, the voiceovers. So they really pull back the curtain and they show you everything. And that is for me so inspiring when I watch it and say, you know what, I love what they're doing. And every time I watch a video on their YouTube channel, it immediately inspires me to say, you know what, that is what I want to do. And then it just ignites that little spark, and then I can sit and animate and I feel motivated again. So for me, I found a few things that inspires me to animate when I don't feel like animating. Because I need, with my streaming platform, I need to produce a lot of animations the whole time. So sometimes I just don't feel like animating. There are just those days. And I really found stuff that can really inspire me to get me motivated again and get me to animate. And then I also have like the Klaus movie that inspires me to push my limits. So for me, inspiration is so important. Like I've mentioned, for two reasons. The first one is it will push you to improve your skills and to make your animations better. And secondly, it will help you inspire and motivate you on the days you don't feel like animating. So I highly recommend you guys to find things that really inspire you. And I want you to leave in the comments below what movies have inspired you to really improve your animation skills. And then secondly, what do you use to be motivated when you don't feel like animating? Do you go on a holiday and come back later? Or are there a YouTube channel that, like in my case, that really inspires you? So like I've mentioned, today's video is not really animation based. It's not teaching you anything about animation, but I think today's topic is extremely important. Like I've mentioned, it has taken my animations to the next level, and it helped me to stay motivated and to animate constantly, even if I don't feel like it. So these are things that is very important, especially if you're a new animator. I think to find things that will inspire you is crucial, and it will really help you in the future. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to comment in the or to leave a comment below. Tell me what inspire you. I love to hear from you. And if you are new to animation and you have never animated before, I created this video training. It is absolutely free, and you work alongside with me, and by the end of the training, you would have created your very own animation, and that is a great way to start because you'll learn the basics and you can then continue creating your own animation. So in the description box below, if you are interested, it is absolutely free. Just click there and you can sign up and you can take that video training. So from me, I'll see you guys next week with another video. God bless and happy animating.